So family, welcome tonight. We are going to get the golden chai because 2024 is the golden year, right? They're saying that this is the golden year. So we're going to get the golden chai going. How's everybody doing? Don't forget CBVOY and HICK down in the comments for the roll call because you're creating that best version of yourself and happiness is contagious, okay? See, it doesn't want to go out. It didn't want to go out because it's the golden year. All right. So we are on day 3 of our sacred relationships, right? And as you've seen in the video, it's 100% self-discovery. It's the sacred connections. As you know, I channel a lot, okay? So we're going to start with some very simple things, but we're going to wait. Hello, Purple Bird. We're going to wait for some of our soul family to get in here. Like I said, and that rose quartz keeps jumping. So somebody is, the message that I'm getting right now, somebody is so in love with somebody. It's like their heart keeps jumping out of their chest, but their insecurities are holding them back of not allowing them to come forward and speak it. Because this, every time I sit down to do our video, so family, about the sacred relationships, this is coming out of somebody saying, hey, you know, I feel this way. I want to come forward. I want to tell you. Okay. So we'll put it back up there. And if it jumps down again, I'm telling you, it's ironic. So you should have 2 of the keywords already from the video that we did on January 5th, which is 100%. Are you ready? Are you open? Are you able to? The other one, you should have the second keyword from January 6th, which is 100%. What does it mean to you? Hello, Glory. Welcome, so family. We greatly appreciate you. And then tonight's video for the 8th, it's 100% self-discovery and sacred connections. Now we're going to go into something a little deeper when it comes to the sacred connection of self and the sacred connection with our Father, because he is wanting me to remind you that we play a significant part, the way that our body responds on an energetic, you know, for the subtile energies and everything. And I'm here guiding you to self-discovery, to have this sacred connection to yourself, to God, to your conscious, to your unconscious, to your subconscious, to awaken you to the unknown, the uncharted, and the unclaimed infinite potential that you hold. And it's all about understanding that we are energetic vessels that radiate potent words from our Father and the higher realms of the angelic team with the knowledge and wisdom that he is putting out there, to be able to help open you up to much more through healing, through his guidance, and to come closer to him and to understand your energetic vessel more in depth, okay? So tonight is something that a lot of people are going to be like, whoa, you know, what does this have to do with it? But Father says this is part of coming into that sacred relationship with self and doing the healing. This is a deeper spiritual meaning connected to the person's emotions and energy. And this is meaning you and how you connect with others, whether it's family, friends, or lovers, okay? So being that it's winter in most places right now, Father said this is something very specific that we need to bring up so that people understand their body, okay? And what we're talking about is the symptoms that your body gives off, to know and understand what is Father telling you what you need to do, okay? So when he talks about it, we are going to talk about the nose, okay? The nose is connected to the sinuses, which the sinuses are connected to the 6th chakra, which is the 3rd eye chakra, which is your spiritual receptor for communicating, right? And a lot of people are like, ugh, what does this have to do with it? But this is part of you. This is part of our Father. This is part of understanding to where on a spiritual level what is going on with you, where you're at on an energetic level, where you are on your path. It is giving you the foundation, okay? So any of you, if you have any type of clear runny nose on the left side, okay, know that this is divine feminine energy. This is divine masculine energy, okay? So when Father is showing you, when it comes to the left nostril running, that feminine energy is characterized by more of the introspection of the moon, which means illuminating something that is going on within you, right? And this symbolization by the moon is expressed in self-reflection. So Father is telling you, he's giving you the sign, he's giving you the symptom that there's something that you need to self-reflect on, something that you need to go in deeper with. And a lot of people don't understand this because they're like, well, I'm trying to manifest, but it's not happening, or I'm not getting the signs and synchronicities. But the fact is, are you paying attention to your body? Okay, your body shows you a lot of things when it comes to the spiritual connection with that sacred relationship of self, right? So again, like I said, your left side is the divine feminine energy, which is represented by the moon. The right side is the divine masculine, represented by the sun. And that's where you have the twin flame, right? Because it is a connection for the divine masculine and the divine feminine, right? Okay, so when Father is talking to you and the left side is running for no reason, you're not sick, you're not feeling anything, this is a spiritual symptom that you need to start paying attention to. And this is you reflecting on your manifestations, using your intuition, your artistic forms through, the right side of your brain, because divine feminine is everything that's here on the left side means that your right side of your brain is very active spiritually, and divine masculine vice versa. On the right side of the divine masculine, the left side of the brain is really going, right? And this gives you that receptive understanding that by nature, it brings this coolness within you to understand that you're shedding your old self, okay? You're bringing in the new. It favors the connective senses, which are your taste, touch, sight, smell, and hearing, okay? So that's why Father is coming in and saying, look, it's the conduit of action, which is saying you need to rest, you need to require the receptivity and go inward of something that's going on in your life. And that plays a very significant part. Now, on the right side, again, divine masculine, okay, this energy is flowing through the right nostril. So if he has got a runny nostril, or he feels like his nose is running, but he's not sick, that's the divine masculine energy saying, look, you need to go into that expansive mood and understand, because you symbolize the sun, right? This is expressed in the physical activity, in the logical thinking. So he's overthinking, he's physically overdoing himself. And the left part of the brain activity is reflected in him doing good, him getting his blessings. But this is dominant in the mind, and it favors the senses and activates the hands, the feet, the organs of procreation, elimination, and speech, right? And this is the conductive for him to take action that is saying, mentally, you need to get out of your stinking thinking. Mentally, you need to come out of that insecurity. Mentally, you need to come out of that depression. You need to be more determined. You need to be able to take that residue, because you are the sun. You are the warmth, okay? You are to be able to melt that residue and come out of them insecurities, all right? And when Father's talking about this, he's saying also, this has a lot to do with when you are feeling like your nose is stuffed up, okay? This is what they call the spiritual nasal connection of when Father's talking about the sinuses, where you get periodic headaches and everything. This means that you have blockages when it comes to what you are supposed to be doing as a divine masculine or a divine feminine. On a spiritual level, your body is telling you what God wants you to do, and you're not listening. Okay? So this is when we come into what they call the Kundalini. It's the Kundalini runny nose, okay? This is your energy associated with the psychological balance and the state of quieting yourself in observation. This means solitude. This means rest. This means it's time for you to take certain activities that you're doing and pay attention to what is going on with your sixth chakra, okay? Okay, great, Glory. Yes, beautiful. Okay, and like I said, the left nostril is for the divine feminine, and that is the taste, the touch, the sight, the smell, and the hearing, right? It's like you will know spiritually, your senses are heightened. Spiritually, you'll be able to smell certain smells, and we're going to get into that too, because there's certain smells that come out of nowhere that are not only our kindred loved ones, but it's our Father and the angelic realms coming in to give you a message. And it's like, are you paying attention to that sacred relationship that he wants you to have? The right nostril is associated again with the hands, the feet, the organs of procreation, elimination, and speech. So this is very important, divine masculine, when you're feeling these nostrils that are stuffed up, it's meaning that, look, you have blockages. You have now made yourself stuck and stagnant. And that's why everything around you is starting to go sour. That's why everybody's coming at you and attacking you. Because when you got that first clear runny nose that you blew off, that was you to go into self-reflection. Okay, Purple Bird. Yes. Okay, so he has a lot of blockages. Yes, he has a lot of blockages. But when your eyes, because we're going to get to the eyes, okay? We're going to get to the eyes, and Father's focusing right here because so many people are focused on this part where it's our crown, our third eye, and our throat chakra, right? That leads to the heart. But this is basically going to tell you, by paying attention to your seventh chakra, your sixth chakra, your fifth chakra, and your fourth chakra, this is going to tell you when you are acting in harmony with your energies or when you are struggling against their currents and fighting against them, to show you what you need to work on. Because if you can't show what you're ready to work on, it gives your body an indication of the imbalances of the subtle energies within yourself. And if you can't balance them out on a spiritual level, everybody in this worldly activity, it's going to be like chaos for you. You're going to feel like everybody is coming at you, with spiritual warfare. And good, Glory. Yes, beautiful. Yes, and that's the thing. It's like Father is saying, look, it's like divine feminine, divine masculine, you are connected as a oneness, okay? And if you haven't come together with your twin flame, look, it's about, you have to pay attention. What is your body saying? Now, if your nose is acting up with the runniness or the stuffiness, or it feels like a sinus where you feel the pressure in your eyes, okay? Purple Bird, when you're feeling it in your eyes, that is what is called a spiritual overload, sweetheart. That means that you are focusing too much on one thing, and Father says, let go and let God have it. Okay? Yes, the body is absolutely a tuning fork, and that's why he's having me go in and explain this, because a lot of people don't pay attention to their body, because like when he's talking about the physical body, he goes all the way down to, and I'll use mine as a testimony. So when he was showing me all these things throughout the years, the doctor diagnosed me with the sciatic nerve disorder, that really like locked my back up, locked my legs up, everything, right? The fact is when I found out that our radiant circuit of our energetic vessel, you don't need that. You don't need surgery. Okay, you don't need surgery. What it is you have so many blockages between your sacral chakra and your solar plex chakra, which is right here at the Orion. They call it the Orion's belt, but this is the radiant circuit. And this is where it's the higher chakras and the lower chakras come together, and you smash down all them emotions, which now compacted like concrete within your energetic vessel, creating a blockage to put you in depression, anxiety, PTSD, lots of insecurities, doubts, worries, lack of motivation, lack of communication, lack of wanting to be around people. So when Father, like I said, when he was explaining this stuff to me throughout the years, he says, I give you the indications of your imbalances with the subtle energies within yourself. And if you're not going to have that sacred relationship with yourself, it'll never get better. You can go to the doctor as much as you want. They can try to go and do surgery and do, the radiation ambulation surgery, and they can go in and fuse the herniated discs and stuff, but you're never going to get better unless you follow what Father is saying. When I did that, there's techniques that he has, which I will show them on my webinar class, because to me that is sacred for people, where you can learn how to physically heal your own, energetic vessel. Because Father says you radiate so much potential, but if you're not understanding your own body, your own energetic vessel, it's going to put you a stop. Yes, absolutely. And we're going to get to the eyes here in a minute, because they are very significant as well. Because each color tells me a different scenario about somebody. Okay, it tells me that spiritually, their connection and what they're here for. And so it goes much deeper than that. But as you come into the sacred relationship with God and yourself in this complex world, that self-exploration is so, I'm telling you, honestly, it's a systematically being able to explore and not duplicate, because none of us are a duplicate of others. We may go through the same ascension symptoms and everything else, but on our energetic, our body, if we have that greater meaning in our life and having that self-awareness, you gain so much more from our Father, because he's like, now you're paying attention. Now you're paying attention to the creation of our Father, of who he created you to be. So like I was saying with my own testimony, when I had the sciatic nerve disorder, it would lock up to where you can't even move your legs. You can't even pick your feet up. I mean, it feels like your back is broken, right? And it's the sciatic nerve right in your lower back, right above your butt crack. Okay, it locks up so bad, and then muscles tense up. And that's because you have blockages. That's because you have so much childhood trauma, pain, relationships from family, friends, or a lover that is compressed. It's like concrete. So the only way to get that to go through is to be able to deal with that. Now, a lot of people can say, yeah, I've dealt with it. Yeah, I'm forgetting it, forgetting it is not healing it. Forgetting it is not healing it. When you sit in that depression, you feel your body become more limp. You feel your body become more tired. Okay? That is telling you on an energetic level, you have massive blockages. And then you could be sitting there at home or laying in bed or wherever, and all of a sudden you feel this heaviness in your chest, and it's almost like you've got a brick or an elephant sitting on your chest. Energetically, that is Father telling you, look, it is shutting your heart down. You're turning your heart cold against other people because of all the pain that you've gone through. See, yes. Absolutely. I love being myself, and I don't to me, it doesn't matter if people love me or hate me. They're either going to love me for who I am and what I'm out here teaching, because, it's like a lot of people want to say things, but that doesn't bother me. Okay. It doesn't bother me. Now, when I'm talking about this, it's like you will gain so much more from Father understanding your energetic vessel, his co-creation, his handiwork. So the things that you're going through, the pains that you're experiencing, you can have that self-healing. And a lot of people are like, yeah, right, yeah, right. Well, I could tell you this, battling cancer for 14 years and overcoming a cancer that is non-curable, and look it up. You can see teratogenoma is non-curable, the small cell carcinoma and ground glass occupancy, and the Barrett's esophagus cancer. No, the teratogenoma is a non-curable, same with the Barrett's esophagus. And when you energetically go in, you can do this, okay? And that's why I'm here with a smile on my face, because Father's the one that said, hey, I'm going to show you how to take care of your energetic vessel. It's not about just going to bed at night or getting, 8 hours of sleep. Spiritually, it's that deeper sacred connection to yourself and to our Father. Yes, brown hazel. Yes. Yes, and we're going to get to that here. Let me get, okay, so the Kundalini runny nose, it's like when you're going through an ascension on a higher level, okay, because you can have been awakened for a while, or you've just come into your awakening. But depending where you are on your spiritual evolution, the thing is having a runny nose or, feeling tired. This is where Father's coming in and saying, look, I'm telling you, you're shedding the old and coming into your new. But on an energetic level, you're not doing that. On a physical level, you are. It's important to take time for yourself during this process so that you can fully benefit from the change. So when I said, hey, so family, I'm taking Sunday off, okay, because that's the Sabbath day, that's the day of rest, that's the day Father says, do not work. You need to rest and relax. He specifically says in that Bible, do not work on that Sabbath day. He wants you to rest. He wants you to recharge your energetic vessel. And people don't do that. I'm guilty of it, working 7 days a week, from 5 something in the morning until 2, 3 in the morning. It's like getting a little bit of sleep and go, But Father is saying this is where you have to understand. So somebody who is constantly having like sinus infections or colds, runny noses, or, just the congestion here in your face, which it goes from your nose and your sinuses come up right here where your third eye is. Your sinuses come up here and come down right into your eyes right here. Okay. So it's the triangle right here that you see is what is affected. So your eyes can feel scratchy, they can feel dry, you can feel pressure in your eyes, the optical nerves in your eyes can swell, you can have blurry vision, it can feel like it's foggy. That is Father speaking to you. That's beautiful. Beautiful, Glory. Mwah, love it. I love to see that. So when the sinuses are strongly connected with our emotions and we experience the nasal congestion, it says, look, this is you showing me that you're suppressing your feelings. When you tell me you're okay, when you tell me you're fine, but I see that your nose and I see that you're constantly trying to blow your nose, or, you're trying to spray up your nose to get that congestion out of there. That's telling me, look, you're suppressing your feelings because of fear, because of anger, because of sadness, which has put a big block on you. And it's giving you this uncomfortable sensation in your face because now you are physically blocking your sixth chakra, your crown chakra, your throat chakra, and your heart chakra. And this is very uncomfortable physically because This is what they call a spiritual cold. So when you physically don't feel sick and you don't have to go to the doctor because you feel like, oh, this just came on overnight, and sometimes within 24 hours, boom, gone. That is a spiritual cold, because Father is saying, pay attention to your energetic vessel. Okay, this is recognizing the connection between our minds, our bodies, and our souls to allow us to unlock these feelings safely on a spiritual level. And instead of them being allowed to remain within us, keeping us sick, causing us physical pain, causing us mental pain, emotional pain. Okay. And this is a huge reason why you feel sluggish, why some days you feel like you've got so much energy because you've unblocked them. Okay. But then they become blocked. Now, energy changes every minute of every day based on what you're doing, because again, divine feminine, divine masculine, your senses could trigger or sense something off. Okay, you have to pay attention to this. And so Father is saying that if we live our lives in something where it feels out of balance, or you're feeling stuck or stagnant, or you can't manifest any blessings, or you feel like everybody is attacking you physically, mentally, emotionally, and you've got these symptoms spiritually, it is showing you are out of balance, not the world around you, but energetically you are out of balance because you're stuck, you're stagnant, again, out of fear, anger, sadness, hurt, depression, anxiety, whatever it may be. You are stuck. Not the world around you. It's you. And that's where you have to go in for that self-reflection. That's when you have to go in and say, you know what? The spiritual prayer is very mindful. Okay, that's the mindfulness to allow us to separate from the external influences while connecting with our inner self. This is giving a better understanding on a spiritual level how you go in and fix yourself. Because look, I can sit and give all the information that I know and how I have healed myself through all the traumas and pains. And let me tell you, it was no cakewalk. I mean, my life has been hard, and it's not boasting and bragging. I mean, it was downright ruthless and disgusting, came from nothing, and I had to build everything. And doing that, going through all the health issues, learning from Father that my energetic vessel was blocked because of all these traumas and all these betrayals and everything else, I had to come into that sacredness with myself. And that's why I'm teaching my soul family to be able to do this, because by learning these sacred relationship things to your own body can help you become more aware how you're affected by the subtle energies, by the things that are going on. And to do this, you need to keep learning every single day. You need to learn your body. I mean, some people, and I hear it right now because there's a woman coming through. It's like, stop cutting down your physical body. Okay, when you're cutting down your physical body, you are putting blocks in you. And when you're putting blocks, them are blocks that are just going to go block after block after block. Okay, you are a beautiful individual inside and out. And this is where you need to realize on a much deeper spiritual level that our bodies show us a lot more. Not only our intuition or our psychic abilities, but it shows us a lot more. So now we're going to go in. And I want to know, first of all, you can put it down in the comments. I want to know, first of all, has anybody at all sneezed today? Have you sneezed just out of nowhere? If so, write down in the comments how many times you sneezed. There's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. But let me get the other one here. Because like I said, I have been doing this massively when it comes to it. Now, woo, the power of the eyes, okay, the windows of the soul. A lot of people want to knock people when it comes to the very dark brown eyes. They say, oh, you got very dark brown eyes. You're evil. You're demonic. You're just hiding it with love and light. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Because the eye, the power of the eye, the reason why Father made us with all different colors of eyes, because it tells us exactly where we are. Okay, beautiful. Yes, yes. And how many times did you sneeze? How many times did you sneeze, sweetheart? And roughly what time of the day? The reason why I'm asking, because it tells a lot. It tells a lot. Because I'll tell you, I have today 2 different times. At 11:29 this morning, I did 10 sneezes in a row, and it didn't stop. Okay, Purple Bird, you did 1 sneeze. 1 sneeze about 1 p.m. Okay, so that's because somebody you love was thinking about you. Somebody you love was thinking about you. And it's very significant because energetically, you may not be able to hear them on a telepathic level, but it's that connection. Yes, yes. Between 12 and 1, somebody loves you. And I'm telling you, Father, when he goes in now, when we go into this with the color of eyes, like I'm saying, this carries spiritual energies that convey unique qualities about you, of the person you are, the individuality, your personality, your spiritual nature, and your challenges as a soul family of what you've gone through. Oops, let me go get that off there. Okay, so it tells me a lot, and that's why I am one that loves to do face-to-face. I am one that has to be face-to-face when I'm communicating to somebody, because spiritually I know all these things. And everybody's like, well, how do you know that? How do you know that? How can you know what I'm feeling? How do you know me better than I know me? Because energetically, I have that sacred relationship with God and with myself, which is not invading anybody's free will. You know, this is the connection that I am showing you, how it goes much deeper on a spiritual level. It's like your gifts can elevate so much higher when you're paying attention. Yep, and we'll get to that, Purple Bird. We'll get to that. So I want to start off here because I have a lot of people, and I'm using my own testimony because, as you see, my eyes are dark, dark brown, right? And that's the reason why Father did that, is because I'm very mysterious. People can't read me. They can't figure me out. They're drawn to me, but they can't figure it out, right? Now, Father is saying that there are 45% of people with brown eyes, but there's only that 1% INFJ that have the dark brown eyes, okay? And this is because not only are we Earth, okay, with the wisdom, the stability, the practicality, the groundness, we form strong connections, very loyal, very trustworthy. We love nature. We're very dependable, very reliable. But we have this natural affinity to the physical realm because we are that bridge in between. Okay. Now, when it comes to the hazel and brown eyes, okay, 18% have the hazelish brown. Okay. And this is, you are a descendant from confirmation. You are a descendant from that Northern and Central European descent, right? But there's only 1% that has, because hazel eyes are very common, especially when you take and you match up the 2 parents. You know, if one has brown and one has green, well, it's coming out with that brown hazel looking eye, right? But there's only 1% that has the true pure hazel with the light brown ring on your lens. Okay, but now that the ones with hazel brown eyes, okay, This is part of the growth and healing. Okay. So you are coming into that growth and that healing. You're coming into that connection to be able to nurture not only yourself, but to nurture other people. You're learning how to have compassion. You're learning how to become oneness with Mother Earth Gaia, right? And your animals. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We greatly appreciate you coming into the Soul Family. Everybody say hi to V. We greatly appreciate you. So now, the blue eyes, okay? Because it's pretty, I mean, back in the 80s, you didn't see very many blue eyes, you know? And when you saw them blue eyes, you were just like, whoa, you know? It's very distinctive. But now, 27% have the blue eyes, okay? That is also European descent. Now, it's important. You are so welcome. We greatly appreciate you, sweetheart. Now, the 27% with the blue eyes is, like I said, is the European descendant, but that is the serenity. That is the intuition. That is somebody that can calm other people. They can't calm the storm within them. They have a hard time because it's like when it comes to the deep connections, they are as loyal can be. And so they are very limited who is in their inner circle. Just like with the dark brown eyes, we are that 1%. Okay. But they are very tight knitted in their circle. And same with the 1% of the dark brown. Now, people with brown eyes, and they could be a light brown, you know, medium brown, or just brown. The thing is they are dependable. They are reliable. But us 1%ers, even with the blue eye, the 1%ers, they're very empathic to others' needs, okay? They're very compassionate. They get insight. They have their intuition, okay? They like their peace. They like, with the dark brown, okay, this is where and I've got to say, because Father says, you know, the dark brown eyes like mine and the light blue eyes, okay, this is where they have an awareness. We have an awareness of our emotions. We like to deal with stuff, boom, right away. We don't like to hold that stuff in, okay? And we can be isolated by ourselves because we don't need others. We keep our circle very, very small and tight knit, because if they show us any type of distrust, out you go, right? Now, I've only seen one person, and it was not contact lenses, okay? I've only seen one person in my whole life so far to actually have not hazel eyes, but actual light green, okay? They had light green with the yellow specks around, with the yellow ring around it. There's only 9% people in this world that have them eyes. So when we're talking about it, Father has given us, Soul Family, these different colors of eyes, because Soul Family, there is a reason why we come together, okay? And we're going to go more in depth about this, but he said that, you know, we've got to be able to put this out there because a lot of people don't understand. When you have somebody who's got these beautiful, you know, blue eyes, but then they've got dark brown hair, that is the counterpartners from the dark eyes to the light hair. I'm telling you, divine feminine, divine masculine, it's a bigger meaning, right? Bigger meaning, but we will get more into the eyes because a lot of people, and it's ironic because, you know, people are like, well, I can't look people in the eyes. Now, I've seen many people, they do this number and it drives me batshit crazy. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. It does. So when somebody's talking to you and all of a sudden they're doing this, yeah, okay. That is a person, if you can't look them in the eye, that is a person of insecurities with anger, fear, sadness. And, oh, thank you, Glory. Yes, thank you. The thing is When they can't do that, when they can't look you in the eye, it's because they fear, they're intimidated. Okay, intimidation. Now, me, I've always grown up eye contact, because when you're looking into their eyes and who I am energetically, the fact is you can pick up things spiritually when they're not telling you the truth, when they're betraying you, when they're giving you a line of garbage. Okay. And that's why it's important to me when somebody says, well, let's have a conversation, but I'm here window to window, soul to soul, eye contact. And they're just like nervous. They're doing this number. And you're just like, relax. It's like, just because somebody stares at you, I can read energetically what's going on. And that gives me information that they're not willing to put out there. Okay. And it doesn't have to be face to face here, even on a telephone. Okay. I can have a conversation on a telephone, and that sacred relationship with myself, I get the information when they're hiding things, when they're not telling the truth, when they're trying to pull one over on me, when they're him-hawing around me, because energetically you pick up that with that sacred connection. Okay. So now we're going to get back into the sneezes. Okay. And the reason why I say this is because a lot of people think, oh, well, it must just be the pollens. It must just be the dirt. Oh, it must be, the dusty shelves, or, there must be something in the air that your body is rejecting to. No, that is the spiritual code and cold that is telling you something. This is where a lot of people, when it comes to the 5D, they're like, well, how do you know if they're talking 3D or 5D, or 4D? Okay. So you had the lens replacements. Yes. And with having the lens replacements, let me ask you this. With having the lens replacement, did you start noticing after a while you had a little foggish, weird, almost like a film over it? Or did you not experience that? Yes, 1212 V. Yes, absolutely. Beautiful twin flame number. And it's the 33 master teacher, Jesus, coming in. So when he's talking about sneezes, okay, this is going back to the runny nose. This is that spiritual cold of what's going on with you, energetically, what's going on with your body. But depending on if people start, paying attention to your sneezes. Okay, so for this, from now on tonight until tomorrow night at 7, thank you. God bless you too, sweetheart. Much love to you. Greatly appreciate you coming in, so family, we truly do. So tonight, from tonight until tomorrow night's fourth video, on the sacred relationship, pay attention to how many times you sneeze. Pay attention to how many times you're doing something and all of a sudden your nose may start running, or you may feel congested, or you may feel like, the pressure building up. Because the reason why I'm going to ask is because, like with me this morning, it was telling me energetically that my twin was going to go out and spend a lot of money on something. Okay. And this is, my sneezes were telling me, but also when it was telling me for how many sneezes that I was sneezing, because like I said, I did 10 consecutive sneezes. It stopped for 30 seconds, and then I did 10 more. And that's Father telling me on the divine path, it's like building that new foundation of that greater feeling. But it was saying that I completed this spiritual phase and ascended to the next one, but it was this wholeness and this unity of ending that old spiritual phase and paving a new way for the soul family and paving a new way for me after ending the old cycles into a completion, because I closed out all them chapters. Yes, beautiful. Beautiful. So when it comes to it, you know, it's like, pay attention, like I said, to your senses. A lot of people think that this is, you know, crazy and ironic, but when you come down to it scientifically, they still don't understand on a spiritual level when it comes to it. But Father comes in and tells me, hey, this is what I need you to know when it comes to your energetic vessel, when it comes to your nose, to your sinuses, to the congestion. You know, is it, you know, the spiritual cold that you're feeling because you need to self-reflect on you? There's something within you that you need to do. Okay, so it's very important energetically when he's talking about you being able to go into the unknown, the uncharted, and the unclaimed infinite potential that you got when it comes to the sacred relationship of you. It's very important to connect and have that self-discovery and have that sacred connection, because when you have that sacred connection, you can live your life in a whole different way. Because look, remember when I told you about, I think 6-7 videos ago, that 1/10 of a second, I can tell the energy of that person. Like when I go into a store, okay, energetically, I can feel all of it. But 1/10 of a second of looking into that person's eyes, right away, I already know what's going on. Right away, I got to remove myself away from that person, okay? And it's not everybody, but spiritually, when you have that sacred relationship, you learn how to block the toxicities from attaching to you, because other people's unhealed residue can actually attach to you and increase your spiritual cold symptoms, thinking that it's your problem, that it's your suffering, your fear, your sadness. But really, it may be from somebody else as well. So it's that energy exchange. That's why it's important for you to know your sacred self. Okay, so if you've experienced that, it's like when I come up and I experience, all of a sudden it's like somebody comes past me in the store, and all of a sudden it's like my nostril will start running, right? It will start running, and it's telling me that be careful, because this person is harboring a lot of insecurities and things that are going to come at you in a negative way. Be nice and say hi. It doesn't mean deter away from people. It spiritually puts you in a protect mode so that you're not coming head on with their spiritual, you know, residue of things that they need to do. This is how you learn how to block you. This is how you learn how to protect you, is pay attention to your spiritual cold symptoms. Okay? Very important, very important. You know, it's the mindfulness of allowing yourself on a spiritual level to understand on a much deeper level, because it goes much deeper than what you think it does. You know, a lot of people are only scratching that little bit of top surface. It's like they're not even getting down to the bedrock of their sacred relationship of self and with Father, you know, and how he did the co-creation with you, right? So, for all that have been here, all that have watched the videos on January 5th and January 6th, again, I will give you the names of them, because there's key words to formulate a sentence. Because remember, after the 7th video of the sacred relationship, whoever gets the full sentence in there wins double the prize this time, remember? So on January 5th, it was 100%. Are you ready? Are you open? Are you able? Go in and watch that full video and get the key word, right? On January 6th, it's 100%. What does it mean to you? There is a key word in there. Go in, watch the whole video. Make sure you hit the like button, because what it does is that algorithm helps spread it out to our other soul family who is just coming into learning about themselves. And tonight's is the 8th, which your keyword is others. OTHERS, others, Okay, others. So let me get that one up there. Okay, and it's important. Yeah, double. We're doubling down. Why? Because Father says, trust and believe that the knowledge and the wisdom that is given out there is going to show you how you can change within yourself. And the information that I'm giving you, you will notice the subtle changes immediately. Father says you will notice immediately if you take actions. Yeah, not otters, it's others. OTHERS. Thank you. Thank you, Purple Bird. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, probably with my tongue ring, it's probably making it sound like otters swimming, you know? But anyways, so that is your keyword tonight. Yes, you definitely can. You definitely can feel it. And it's beautiful because to me, walking every day, you know the difference. Okay, a lot of people, they don't even have to say anything to me. And if they come up and start talking to me, it's like instantly I can start saying things and they're shocked. Okay, like Miss Deja and, you know, Purple Bird and many others, you know, Sugar Love and all of them, you know, just talking to them on the phone. It's a lot of information that comes through on a spiritual level because, and I'm writing while I'm doing this. So, but it's a lot of spiritual information that comes through that can help our soul family. Oh no, that is no good. No good. Get it in the rice. Get it in the rice. Dry it out. Dry it out. So yes, that is your keyword tonight. So anybody who is new, just know that Father, I'm a giver, not a taker. Okay. There's a huge thing that Father and I do when it comes to the teaching classes. This is, when I call them classes, Father calls them spiritual knowledge and wisdom, okay? So it's me sharing my spiritual knowledge and wisdom because, like I said, for the last 8 years, I have fully tuned myself in to Father every day, getting the messages, learning things, and people don't understand where some of my knowledge comes because you can't even find it on no Google, no books, no nothing, because Father brings it through, and it's beautiful. So what we do is Father says, well, who's paying attention? Who is making them changes within their life? Because you're going to see immediate results within your life. And it's no joke. It's like Father, and it's not bragging or boasting or anything. It's saying that coming to the light of who I am, putting that wisdom and knowledge out there, you will feel a transition. You will feel that metamorphosis come in. You will feel that change, okay? And then that's when you're going to be like every day, you know, more to learn more about this, because people are not teaching or bringing this up. All they're doing is they're giving you energies when it comes to the divine masculine, divine feminine energy. But who, Father said, who have you seen that has gone in depth to teach you the sacred transformation, the sacred relationship? And after this, it is the winning for the sacred task, okay? Because we all have a sacred task by our Father. But the fact is when this sacred relationship knowledge finish gets out there, you know, through the videos, we got 4 more left before we get the winner, okay? And I'm praying and wishing and hoping that somebody gets it, okay? So if you didn't, go back and watch them videos that I showed you on January 5th and January 6th and tonight. Get them keywords, put it in the correct order. Like, here, I'll show you. This is what I've been doing to show the soul family, because this is how you can't mess it up. Now, I'm giving you the way not to mess it up, okay? Because I want somebody to win, okay? So I'm going to show you. If you do it like this, on the 7th one, you're going to have the full sentence right there. And when Father says, okay, put the sentence in there, and you put the heart in there, you're going to have that full sentence right then and there being here through the whole video. Now, the thing is if you don't watch the whole video, you're not going to know, because I don't particularly put it at the beginning, the middle, or the end. It's whenever Father says, put it in there, that's when I put it in there. So if you come in and you watch for 30 minutes and then you exit out, you may miss that word. That means you have to go back and watch the whole video to know where the key word is, because that's how we know that our soul family is making the changes, willing to put in that work, okay? Put in that hard work. So that is for the video part of it. Okay, now we're going to find out what more wants to come out. So what is in the headspace, Father? Oh, I love it. I love it. What is in the heart space, Father? What is in the heart space? Ooh-wee. I'm getting that energetic. What is in the soul, Father? What is in the soul? Because I feel it. I feel somebody just, and not even looking at these yet. I'm going to tell you what I feel. On a soul level, somebody's masquerading that they're so happy that everything is hunky-dory, A-okay. But on a soul level, there is so many burdens and conflict. Okay? So many burdens and conflict. But when it comes to the mental part of it, you are very abundant. You are very abundant. When it comes to the heart, you know, you see that you're making progress. You see that you're doing this, but you're still hiding something, okay? So let's find out. Yep, right there. Look. Look. I'm illuminating the truth right now because you need to get your rewards. So when and like I said, on here, you can't see the cards right here, but they're all face down because I don't like to see them. I like to get the message first, then I pick up the cards. But this is already telling me something needs to be illuminated in order for the rewards to come in. This is the overall energy. Okay, Glory. Yes, that sounds beautiful. So what is in the headspace? I'm telling you, Father is on it, okay? This is having honor for your sacred relationship with self, your sacred relationship with Father, which then gives you a much more stable and sacred relationship with family, friends, and a lover, okay? That makes you very abundant. Makes you very abundant, very stable, right? And justice. This is that equality. This is that righteousness. This is what Father wants you to have when it comes to the mind. He wants you to be able to fulfill your own cups and get what is meant for you, okay? So in order to do that, you have to bring duality, balance to you. You need to become deeply rooted and grounded and understand yourself better, because he has ordered your stairs for a stronger foundation. You know, for some of you, he's even ordering that you're moving to a new house, okay? You know, a new house, new relationship. I mean, Father is saying you can have it all, okay? So when you listen to what is being said, you take what resonates with you. Do not try to make something fit. But Father is saying 2024 is that golden year. And that's why he had me light the golden chai, right? Yeah, that's because, look, somebody is becoming more abundant when it comes to not only their job. It's like when it comes to the stage front and center, you are now building that confidence within you, okay? What is in the heart? Right there. Called it. You're making progress, but you're hiding something. I'm telling you, Father does not. And this is somebody specific, because 82, okay? 82. So somebody could be born in 82, which would be what, 44 years old? And that's the Ascended Masters coming through, saying that you're very abundant, you're very powerful, okay? You're very powerful. You could be a musician, you could be a comedian, you could be somebody who is front and center on stage, who may have platinum, okay? You have now got stability, But the thing is yeah, you've made progress, but you're hiding. You're hiding. And when you're hiding, it's like you have this indecision. There's an indecision that is taking place because things need to come to calmer waters. It's like you want to take that step forward, and you started to take that step forward, but there's some negative depression, anxiety, emotions that Father wants you to balance out, because this is where he's telling me again, and I don't know why I'm hearing Gugon, but it must be a chemical or something but he's saying that residue is making you stuck and stagnant. You need to get up. You need to fight. You need to put in the hard work. Every day you need to get up and be thankful that you have another breath, that you have another day, that you can conquer, that you can slay all the things that you need to slay. But you need to come out and shine your light, because you are a very compassionate and very humble person. And I'm hearing you change people's life. You change people's life, but you're hiding. You're hiding. And I don't know why Father is bringing me that. Okay. So you may see the triple X's right here for the eyes with the wounds of the eyes. Okay. So this is telling me that there was some type of communication that you were hiding about that stable foundation between you and somebody else, because this is the good fruit, right? What is in the soul, Father? What is in the soul? The burdens, contemplating. Wow, I'm telling you, Father is openly on it, because you're getting the messages right here with the Page of Wands. You're getting the messages that you need to be more enthusiastic about the gifts that he gave you. You need to be more enthusiastic, because you've gone through a lot of burdens, a lot of pain, a lot of loss, okay, which has put you in a lot of depression. But if you look at it, you see how them swords are no longer daggers at you, because you've taken responsibility for this pain, because now Father has turned these swords upside down and used them as a stairs. He is bringing justice to show you. You need to climb them stairs again. You need to get up. You need to fight, because all these swords that have been burdened you down, okay, he said 2023 gone. We're in 2024. This is the golden year. And so he took all of that hurt, that trauma, that betrayal, everything that you've gone through, and he made it steps for you to climb out of the murky waters, because it's like you were grasping at all this hurt, this loss, this pain. You felt isolated, okay? But this is where you need to be enthusiastic, because you see the bananas here? You bear good fruit. You bear good fruit. So whatever you do, whether you're a magician, a musician, a magician, a comedian, a CEO, somebody who owns a business or whatever it may be, or being on some type of platform, you bear good fruit. Your heart bears good fruit. You've just gone through a really crappy time that has put you in contemplation. But you see right here in that contemplation, you see how this peacock stands out and that cup is raised. You see how that cup has a cover on it? Okay, and you're raised because you are an extraordinary being. It's like you have to stop hiding yourself. You need to illuminate that pain, that hurt, and get up and move. Okay, Father has given you that bridge to reflect, so that you can have your rewards, so that you can be deeply rooted and grounded, so you can have that freedom and liberation for all the pain and the suffering that you have gone through. Because I'm hearing you have gone from nothing to learning how to fulfill your cup, to have that great potential, to be very abundant, to be very abundant, to have that victory and get the clarity that you need to move forward. What else do we need to know, Father? This is beautiful of how I'm telling you, 3 of Cups. This is communication, okay? So this is about the community, okay, coming together, the soul family coming together, bringing you through the murky waters, being that lotus flower rising above, you know, being deeply rooted and grounded, coming from that pure intention of who you are and coming from your heart space. This is being able to fulfill your cups with that stability, because you now have the capability, because you are abundant. Father says, don't stop. You got greater rewards coming. You need to stop hiding yourself, and you need to come out strong. You need to come out swinging again of saying, hey, I can do this. You need to be able to dance to your own energetic, beautiful self. What else do we need to know, Father? This is, yeah, I'm telling you, you went through some type of heartbreak. You went through some massive heartbreak. Something that you were very passionate about. It could have been a person. Okay, I'm hearing it could have been a person. It could have been your lover. Yes, because what I'm seeing now is the broken heart, a father calling her back, because this is the 33 master teacher, 3-3. The 33 master teacher calling this divine feminine back. And you standing in the shadows, not knowing what to do. And look, there's the 33 master teacher right there, the sign in synchronicity. The 33 master teacher is saying that you are hiding because of this broken heart. But you have a new beginning. You have stuff that you need to battle through. And there is a divine feminine that understands your situation. And they can be your twin flame, but they know what you went through. And now it's about taking that leap of faith. It's not about taking that leap of faith and just jumping into another relationship. That's not what I'm saying. But there's a divine feminine that has been encouraging you to get up, stand up, move forward, get out of that insecurity. Stop hiding who you are. You've got so much great potential. There's no reason to be contemplating. You were put here to be a healing source to the community. This is to the community. The healing source to your friends, to help them rise above and get their rewards. You know, you're a leader. You're a leader. Stand in your power. This new year of 2024 is much better. A lot of them battles that you went through are now gone, okay? The betrayal and deception is gone. You need to hold your investment. You need to be able to know that the profits that you have made are all going to shine forward now and get the reward. It's all being illuminated because this heartbreak was illuminated, but your motivation got up and left. That's why you've been hiding yourself. And now it's time to stand up. Grab that wand. Take that motion. Take that motion and take that key and unlock your infinite possibilities. The infinite possibilities that you have, because these are major arcanas coming out. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 major arcanas. That's all about the stability. It's like you have this stability. Okay, your tower moments are over when it comes to that. Things have come into calmer waters, even though the pain hasn't gone away, even though, you know, you're still going through this transition, because I'm hearing that you're still going through this transition, but there is somebody that you are going to partner with. And at first it's just going to be that friendship, okay? It's going to be that friendship with an empress who knows exactly, who's willing to help you make the sacrifices to push forward. And this is significant because this person knows what you've gone through. They know the conflict and adversity that you've gone through. And they're willing to come in and help you make that progress. That's beautiful. What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah. And eventually you can end up marrying it, because this is your twin flame that's coming in. This is spiritually guided for this empress to come in. Okay, Father has ordained this partnership to come in. And so that means if you're hiding from this partner because of insecurities or feeling that you may be rejected, okay, that's you deceiving yourself, because that's you're giving yourself false smoke signals when it comes to it. Because what I'm showing right here, it's like, no, this person's going to help you illuminate that heartbreak, okay? I'm also hearing that it could have been a parent, okay? It could have been a parent. But this person's going to help you illuminate that heartbreak, help you go through this transition to have that new beginning. And they're going to help you battle through them emotions to create that best version of yourself, because happiness is contagious. Put it down in the comments, CBVOY and HICK. That's creating that best version of yourself, and happiness is contagious, because this is happiness. This is, the person is willing to make the sacrifices until you go through your healing, because over time, I'm telling you, it's going to be progress. And this is what is going to be the turnout. And you may be like, oh, no, because my heart was broken from this. I can't do this. But Father's saying, don't hold yourself back. And I'm seeing 11111 on there. That is you as the unique individual on the divine path to come in with your twin flame. Because the person that devastated your heart. Hello, Miss Deja. Welcome, welcome. So family, we greatly appreciate you. This person that broke your heart, that made you stuck and stagnant and not be able to illuminate and not make that profit or that investment anymore. It just made you stuck and stagnant. It made you have a tower moment. It's like this person that is meant to be in your life is saying, look, stop. 8 is all about making the change, right? This person's going to come in as a friend, and over time it will progress, and the truth will come out about this, and you will both be very abundant. Okay, so don't stop living life. Don't stop living life, because when you stop living life, yeah, emotionally, it's going to make you stagnant. And you need to be able to make the choice, because the Two of Swords is about making that choice. You know, it's not allowing it to be a stalemate in your life. It's time to get up and rebuild. It's like these things have pulled you down because it was dear to your heart. That's that inner circle. Okay, that's that inner circle, and that's why you're hiding in your man cave or your she shed or whatever you want to call it. You know, take it how it resonates. But this is why, because Father's saying that it's time to rebuild. You can't stop living life, and you can't walk away from the gifts that he is giving you when energetically he's wanting you to make that progress forward. Because you see them 2 little leaves there? It's like, even when you thought everything was dead, like you couldn't move forward, you couldn't go forward anymore, there's new life. There's that new beginning right there. That's that new beginning, okay? And there's somebody that is going to help you with that new beginning. What else do we need to know? Yeah. And put you on your purpose. Put you on your purpose and get you out of that stuck, stagnant adversity that you've been going through. This is bringing balance to your life and having a greater understanding. So you can't stop. You can't stop living. You have to keep going. Yeah, look. There, the 33 Master Teacher came out again with the multidimensional realms. Even though this journey has been really hard and things unexpectedly happen, you know, and the mysticism that has been going on, it's like Father's saying, look, when it comes to it, this is a message coming out to you. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Because this person, I'm hearing that this person that you're coming into partnership with is going to be a twin flame. This is spiritually, divinely guided. Because this person understands everything that you've gone through, because they too have gone through the same thing. Now, I don't know who, hold on. When the right ear starts ringing and you start going through a list of names and it stops ringing, that means that person's talking crap about you, garbage about you. Yeah, that's how you know. Queen of Wands, I'm telling you, this is being that vibrant, beautiful love and light, okay? That beacon of light. Because, yeah, you've gone through so much turmoil. Yes, thank you, Glory. Thank you. Much love, sweetheart. You've gone through so much turmoil, but look, you still have that loving heart. You try to find that groundedness and you try to step forward. You try to move forward and plant them new seeds. Okay? And even though it may be hard, everything that you loved may have gone away. Okay? But just know that that person has gone through the same thing. That person has gone through the same thing. But they know their they know their purpose. They're willing to help you fight the battle, to have that new beginning, and to keep getting them rewards, and to pick you up when you are down, and to encourage you to move forward, to keep going, instead of being in that depression and that anxiety, okay? Because that's what true unconditional love does. I'm telling you, it's the beauty of it all. Yes, look, they will nurture you. They will bring balance to your life. Okay? They will bring balance to your life. They will show you how to adapt because they've gone through the same thing. And I'm telling you, they've gone through the same thing. And they've lost somebody that they've loved very deeply. Okay? Not only family, not only friends, but a lover. You know? They lost somebody very deep. So they understand what you're going through, and they're not there to juggle. Okay, there is no juggling. They want complete nurture and balance. There is no deception that is allowed, because when you come down to 72 is all about the spiritual enlightenment, right? What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles coming in. This is your growth. This is you being that giving person. This is you having that generosity. This is you having that charitable, loving heart that says, I want to pick other people up. I want them to succeed. I want them to have this happiness. I want them to make that progress. But the thing is you need a kick in your rear to say, hey, you got to love yourself to do the same thing. You have a purpose here. And you were blessed with a gift. Do not take your gift for granted. Because Father is saying there is massive blessings this year that are coming for you because of the growth that you have done. And you being that giving person, a lot of people are going to be very opinionated and very hasty about what you got coming to you. But it's because you love yourself enough to go into that sacred relationship and learn. I'm telling you. I knew it. This is a twin flame connection because you've got the Emperor and the Empress. Okay. That means Divine Masculine, you are very structured, very stable in your gift. And that's what Father was talking about. You're very abundant. You have gone from nothing and you have made something by learning how to fulfill your own cups. Okay. And by doing that, you made great progress. No matter who deceived you, betrayed you, no matter who passed that you love, no matter the burdens, you took them swords and you used it as stairs to bring justice to your life. And you've got somebody that is willing to show you that unconditional love, to help you stay on your purpose, to help you focus, who is there to sacrifice for you, okay? So I'm telling you, when that rose quartz kept falling, the fact is, if somebody wants to express their love, but they're feeling very insecure, they're feeling very drawn to somebody, and they don't want these opinionated, hasty people to come at them because God is guiding them to somebody who is meant to be in their life. as their twin flame partnership to give them that unconditional love, because all they ever wanted was to be loved unconditionally. Okay? That's all they ever wanted. But now that they're learning their purpose, now that they're understanding their purpose, now they need to bring balance. They can't be afraid. You can't sit in depression. You can't sit in these anxieties and insecurities, because what is it doing? It's keeping you stuck and stagnant with the adversity. It's keeping you stuck and stagnant, and you're not one to be stuck and stagnant. You got that motivation. You got that determination. You know, you're supposed to be that protector. Yeah, look, I'm telling you. Oof, she even jumped out. Okay, I'm giving you the intuitive message that this is time to take action. Because look, this connection is going to help you manifest much deeper on a spiritual level. Okay, so you both could have very deep intuition, but when it comes to the Three of Wands, this is the communication of saying, look, you got the foresight of what's going on. You've got the preparation. Put in that hard work. Stop allowing the devil to bond you and take away what's meant for you, because God and the angels are watching over you. 10-10. And I'm telling you, this very intuitive high priestess knows the connection of who you are and that twin flame partnership. I'm telling you, you can't stop what God has for you, because he wants you to be rewarded. Let's see here. Corporate offices. Welcome, welcome, corporate offices. We greatly appreciate you. Yes, it is the key to success. It is the key to, look, that is the sword of truth. Father is coming through and saying, look, it's time to tie up all them loose ends and use that knot of adversity and everything that has gone on and come together. Stop worrying about rejection. All you're doing is stagnating yourself, because Father has showed it numerous right here. Okay? This partnership, this high priestess is going to love you like no other. This high priestess is willing to put in that hard work for you and help you be abundant, because they are a very hard worker, very determined, and very ambitious. But the sword of truth came out, and that is the divine connection, because you see the vines coming in? That is the divine connection. And that's why it showed right here. Look at it. The two new leaves. It's time to trust and believe and turn that new leaf, because the sword of truth is saying it's divine timing. It's divine timing. It's like you shed enough adversity and blood and despair and burdens in your life. And now it is time to cleanse it. It is time to move forward. Ooh, I love it when Father is coming through. What are these? Yes. Coming through. Look. It's the sword of truth. Divine feminine and divine masculine are meant to be together. And intuitively, this high priestess, which is that twin flame partnership, okay? That's that partnership. They communicate on a higher level. They communicate on a higher level, and therefore they're going to be able to get you through them opinionated and hasty people. They're going to get you through that adversity, because they are going to help build your confidence back up, because God and the angels are watching over you. You are meant to be powerful. You are meant to be there and doing everything. You're not meant to let the devil bond you and make you addicted to all this conflict and tension in your life and this chaos. No, no, no. The sword of truth is, it is time to go. It is time to go. Let's see. Yes, Purple Bird, absolutely. For any of you right now, if you have your divine masculine or divine feminine's number, send a message. Tell them you love them. You know, tell them you care. Speak your truth. Don't sit in the insecurities. Don't sit there and deceive yourself, okay? Do it. Yes, rose quartz is a beautiful crystal. I've got it right here. Yes, Glory Warrior. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Rose quartz. It's the heart, right? And the lapis lazuli is like the teardrop, right? Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, it's that change and transformation. It's like you're getting the messages, and Father's saying, I am speaking the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help him God, because he is the one guiding me. He has given me Rhema, which Rhema is the sword of truth, okay? It's beautiful. Hold on, this one coming through. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And it just makes me even more, because we have 333 that came out. And this means that your life is changing. In 2024, your life is changing. You need to focus, okay? This is your success. Father is calling judgment. And this, the Three of Pentacles, is all about the old going away. And that's why he had me talk about the significance of paying attention to your energetic vessel to know the subtle energies, right? It's you making the teamwork is the dream work. And Father is saying healing is coming through, balancing yourself out, taking that motion, no matter how foggy it may be. It's like you're beating to your own drum, and you're very abundant by doing it, because you're fulfilling your own cups. I'm telling you, this is that compassion to move forward, knowing that you can pour from both sides now, because you have a deeper understanding. You have a deeper understanding. You have a deeper meaning. Yes, beautiful. And so teamwork makes the dream work, right? And that's what Father is saying. Don't deny what the intuition is telling you, because what he is bringing out is all about your rewards. It's like you won't have to be alone. You won't have to fight these battles by yourself anymore. Look, I'm telling you, Father is saying, make that change. The passion of Christ is coming out and saying, speak your truth. You know, if you love somebody, stop holding back. Stop holding back. Follow your intuition. Speak your truth. You are victorious. You have great potential. You've got the clarity now. No more holding back. Because look, the Nine of Wands coming forward, this is saying victory, good health. You know, this is saying things are coming into fruition. I'm telling you, it's like you are resilient and you are persistent. But this is all about communication. It's like, let that go. Set up them healthy boundaries. It's like you've held this love close in your heart, and now it's time to be rewarded with your twin flame, because you guys have a divine purpose that is much stronger for this new beginning. And they completely understand your broken heart. They completely understand. It is time to communicate. No more of holding back. When you hold back because of your insecurities and you're making yourself feel stuck, the thing is you've tied up all them other things. You have the sword of truth. And if you are afraid of rejection, Father says you're not trusting and believing in yourself. You're not trusting and believing in yourself, because that's right. That's right, Purple Bird. 2023, out with the old, in with the new. And this is where spiritually, that's why he was talking about pay attention to the spiritual cold, symptoms that you're having, because you're getting rid of that spiritual cleanse of the old and coming into the new. Yes, and the teamwork. Stop holding on to 2023 and backwards, okay? That's in the rearview mirror. You're not going to get anywhere going forward looking in that rearview mirror constantly. Use your resources and stop allowing yourself to be out in the cold and follow that North Star. Push it forward. Do not give up. Excuse me, this is the star card. This is you having optimism. This is you having balance. This is you no longer making yourself stuck and stagnant. This is you are following that spiritual love, okay? And I mean, this is a spiritual love. Right here shows it, spiritual love, okay? That is coming in. And they are not going to put you out in the cold. They are going to bring you great pleasure. They are going to bring back the hope, the faith, the balance to your life and bring you deeper into your purpose. And it's like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because if you're afraid of rejection, all you're doing is allowing the devil to stop you from your greatest potential. And that greatest potential is what God ordained right here. God ordained it. A very deep spiritual connection. Very knowledgeable, and has a lot of wisdom and is willing to put in the hard work. You just have to trust to believe in yourself. And that's why Father said, get that goo gone, and get that goo gone residue from your butt and get up, stand up, put in the hard work so you can have your rewards, because he's giving you the resources. He's giving you the messages. He's giving you the sword of truth. And it's you need to take that action. Okay, because 2024 is trust and believe that God is saying your growth means you've changed. That's what 2024 represents, he said. So you need to get up and you need to do it. You need to be that ambitious person that you were before. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, this is that inspiration. This is your creativity. He created you to inspire, to get out there, to take that leadership, to be able to communicate it, to take the emotions forward. I'm telling you, this is so beautiful to have the Ace of Wands and the Hermit come out at the same time, because it's telling you, not only are you that profitable, person on your journey, but this is new business, expanding your business or beginning a new business. This is, coming into your career and really stepping forward to have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. This is God and the angels guiding you. This is the angels and God guiding you for you to come forward, because when you're talking about the Hermit, okay, Father is saying this is you having that prudence of inner strength, because you are going to now know energetically, being into that sacred relationship with you, you're now going to know how to be more cautious. You're now going to know when to withdraw and when to push forward. You're not going to allow that push and pull from other people to put you in these burdens and this conflict, right? You're not going to allow them to make you feel defeated or cause you pain or make you feel like some type of failure, because you're not a failure. Failures are finding answers in learning and understanding real evolution. That is your growth. That is the sword of truth. That means get up and move. Because look, this is 11. This is your divine path. I'm telling you so, family. Keep going. Keep going. Yes, because look, you've gathered the information. It is time to put a completion and dance. Okay, the gourds are all about gathering. You've gathered the information. The honeysuckles is meaning that you have this sweet, victorious life with your twin flame. You're going to have that happy home, that happy life. And it's going to be with your forever partner, because you have a purpose together. Let's see here. Hold on, let me. Yes, absolutely, sweetheart. Just stay positive, okay? Stay positive because this is the energy and this is where you're at. Stay positive, and all you can do is keep praying that he stays on the divine path, because he will gather the information. He will gather the information, and you will come together with that beautiful marriage and be able to serve your divine purpose. Yes, absolutely. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Look, I'm telling you, this is so beautiful. This is your destiny. Okay, you have a beautiful destiny that is coming in. You need to trust and believe. Okay, your beliefs are all about you coming in and seeing that, being confident, doing things in moderation, truly loving yourself, giving that forgiveness, not looking for social approval, and having that inspiration makes you comfortable and satisfied in your life. This means things are coming into fruition. Okay, that means nobody can stop you on your journey. Nobody can stop you. So let's see what the guardian angel has to say. This is beautiful. What does the guardian angel? Woo! Joy to the world, the Lord has come. And Archangel Michael is here protecting us. And he said the biggest thing is about forgiveness. And that brings you joy. That brings you harmony. That brings you celebration. But know that you are always protected with our Father and the angelic realms coming through. Because for Archangel Michael to come through, okay, when it comes with these three cards, I'm going to tell you, and it's beautiful to me, so I'm going to explain it. So when you have Archangel Michael right here, Archangel Michael is representing your heart. Okay, that's the protection, that's the truth, that's justice, that's power, that's the insight, learning how to release, having that passion, support, strength, freedom, presence, self-belief, because he believes in you, and our Father believes in you, and the angelic team believes in you. Okay, so when we have the forgiveness, okay, the green is all about Archangel Raphael. Now that's about your body. This is about healing. This is about the capabilities you have, the discovery, that intellectual, beautiful knowledge that you have. It's completely forgiving yourself and others, being able to transform and transcend, having that safe, constant change of your life, new beginnings, discovery, comfort, going with the flow, connections, growth, nurturing. It says a lot. And joy is all broken down when it comes into it to Archangel Michael's coming in, and Uriel, okay? Because Uriel is all about the soul. This is that enlightenment about the beauty of who you are, friendships, motivation, abundance, joy. It's about being able to fully embrace who you are. Because when you look at it, see all the ribbons here? You have the purple, which is the seventh chakra. That's the crown chakra. You have the third eye chakra, which is the light blue. You have the throat chakra, which is the dark blue. You have the green, which is the fourth chakra. That's the heart chakra. You have the yellow, which is the solar plex. You have the orange, which is the sacral. And you have the red, which is the root. That is complete balance in your life. That is complete balance in your life. So that is beautiful. Anything else the guardian angels want to bring out? What did I tell you? Didn't I just tell you about going with the flow? There it is. Okay, justice, again, is coming out. You bring that balance, but justice is coming out. And with this justice coming out, it is telling you that, look, seek justice and fairness in the dealings with others, but understand your energetic vessel and to be able to go with the flow. Be able to nurture, okay, down to the deep bedrock. You need to nurture. That is beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's get a postcard, and then we'll get to the end of this read here. This is beautiful with the lesson that came out with the sacred relationship of self and all the hard work that you need to do within self. It's not just about the hard work with the worldly stuff and, karmic family and, friends and lovers. It's much deeper than that. So what do we have, Father? We got 1, 2, and I just got a paper cut. Woo-wee! Sting-a-ding-a-ling-a. Okay, this one says, Dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave, and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved, and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of God. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if it is the truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or cavernous, chaotic, or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you are the luckiest person on this planet. The golden year. You will be, for you already are in that spot. That's the real secret. You are an infinite potential. Loving you so much. Rainbows explode in the ether. Okay, so this is telling you exactly what came through this whole read and at the beginning, right? Father is saying it's like you're doing all the work and you've got to get out of that stuck and stagnant. Okay, you're not in that stuck and stagnant tension anymore. You're not doing it. Okay, and this one says, Dearest you, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Ooh, see what's the sacred relationship with self? Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using. It's not for you, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences and negative emotions that you are holding in. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the patterns that show up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by a super bright light. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on. Special one. A beautiful life awaits you. Loving you so, so much. Now, didn't I say, so family, it's like, get that residue out of there. This is coming in. And if you are feeling insecure, you're feeling stuck, you're feeling stagnant, you're in fear, you're in sadness, anger, whatever it may be, it's time to get up and move forward. Make them changes. Yes, complete balance. Absolutely. Complete balance is what is needed because that's part of your destiny is to make sure that you are complete, that you have that mindfulness of what you need to do, okay? So we're going to find out what else we need to know. Ooh, I love it. And it comes out every time. Every time. The quickening. Okay, so when the quickening comes out, it's like you can never really teach a warrior about the unknown with words, okay? Because we use our experiences to be that warrior, to stand up. And this is a prime example. We use our experiences to be that warrior, to stand up, to fight, to move forward, to persevere, to keep going, never give up. And when we never give up, it's because we trust and believe in our Father. That sacred trust. In love, there must be trust. Because without trust, that means you don't love yourself. You don't love our Father. You don't love the co-creation. You know, jealousy is an illness, okay? Jealousy is an illness. And when I talk about that, it's like it's an illness of the mind and heart to be stuck, to allow that defeat, that tension, and negativity to hinder over and betray you from your beautiful blessings, and your beautiful rewards. So soul family, pay attention. Trust and believe in yourself. And if you close your heart off to loving, forgive yourself. Come back to that. Come back to that. And trust your heart. Because look, you're the warrior of your lodge, the innocence of who you are as that sacred being. And you need to stand in your power. Yes, we are all blessed. We are all blessed. Yes, complete balance is what we need, and that is the truth. Okay? And when we each individually use our free will and do that for ourselves, what's going to happen? The one thing Father wants, the one thing that is the sword of the truth, the unity of the world is going to come back to that divinity and that unity, because people are going to see, well, if that person can do it and that person can do it and this big group can do it, we can do it. And it's like everybody wants that joy, and they will learn how to go with the flow, because Father is bringing justice. It starts with forgiveness to yourself for the people that hurt you, whether it was karmic family, friends, lovers, whatever it may be. Forgive them and forgive yourself, because you are protected. You are protected. And I'm just feeling that heavy anxiety right now of like, I want to be able to speak my truth, but I keep hiding. I keep hiding the communication. Now, whoever's doing this, I'm telling you, it is time to take that step forward. It is time to stand in your power, whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine. It is time to stand in that power, and it is time to take that step forward. Put that hard work in, because you don't want to miss what's on your destiny. You don't want to miss the purpose that you've been blessed to do, okay? You want them rewards, and you want that forever person that you can be comfortable, who loves you for you, flaws and all, because they see you as imperfectly perfect, flaws and all. They're not here judging you. Intuitively, they've been through the same thing. You just don't know it because you haven't been able to communicate. Because when the person came in, you weren't ready to love because of all your trauma, but you couldn't speak your truth. But they already knew it. They already knew it because they have already been done through it. They had to go through the dark nights of the shadow to come to their full destiny. So don't think you're kidding anybody. Put in the hard work. Stand in your power. Love you, soul family. Anybody who is trying to get a hold of me, down in that description is my email, okay? I will be having a new number here soon, which if you email me, I will give you that number. That's the only way that people are going to get the number, is if you reach out and, you know, your free will, you want that communication, you'll get that number that way, okay? Anybody who is wanting to, you know, do donations, it is greatly appreciated. We're still working on getting the computer. It is greatly appreciated. And down in the description is my Cash App link. You know, like I said, we're almost there. I mean, we're so close. It's so sad because every day I'm just like, oh, Father. And he says, don't worry, don't worry. And I want to give great thanks to all who have donated so far. I wish I would have started it sooner so that I could get the laptop. It would have been much cheaper to get it around the holidays. But you know me, I'm not greedy, and I only ask the soul family for the help when I'm sitting here busting my butt trying to get it, and it just doesn't come in because I do the work for some and it gets shut down. You know what I mean? So Just know that I'm the one that will ask you like I am, okay? And I've been asking on my reads in order to get that laptop, because Soul Family, you were here with me when the transmitters blew and blew out my 1 terabyte computer, and now I need to get another one. So all donations are greatly appreciated, and it's down in the description. But I want to thank all the ones that have donated and graciously have donated, because when I get it, it will be unveiled right here in front of you so that you can see everything that you put in is right there for me to be able to keep giving the messages from our Father, helping our soul family, helping new people by the communication, stand in their true power so that they can have their abundance and manifest the things that they want. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. I love it, so family. I greatly appreciate all of you. Don't forget, your keyword is others, okay? OTHER''S. That is your keyword. I love you all. I greatly appreciate all of you for the love and support. Anybody who is needing healing right now, may Father pick you up with his right hand, put you in his season and his favor, and put you on that rock. You know, make that strong foundation out of the bedrock that he has laid to get you through anything and everything. If you're holding on to pain and resentment and trauma from 2023, let it go and let God have it. Focus on the golden light of 2024. Okay, may all your prayers, wishes, dreams, goals, and desires come true. We are here to be the pillars of strength for our soul family, to elevate that everybody ascends, everybody succeeds, everybody gains that success of making their wishes, dreams, goals, and desires come true, okay? Don't stop being that warrior. Stand up and fight, fight, fight. Get it. Motivation, empowerment, inspiration. Keep moving forward. To any of our new soul family that's coming in, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, okay? Because that helps keep it going through YouTube, okay? It's, to me, it's not about numbers here. What it is about keeping the messages going so that it hits the soul family, so that we can have that divinity and unity back into our world, okay? Yes, absolutely. We are all worthy and deserving of that unconditional love. And you know what? The ones, when that actually comes into play, they're going to see glory. They're going to see how abundant you are when it comes to speaking your truth and giving out that unconditional love and that support and that great understanding and care. Because it's going to be something that they've never felt before, okay? So keep pushing forward, keep loving yourself, and pay attention. Pay attention to your energetic vessel, right? So tomorrow I'm going to ask how many sneezes and everything that, you know, our soul family have gone through, because it's going to give you a little key to something that's going on in your life, and you're going to be shocked when I put it right out there for you, okay? Yes, we are very worthy and deserving, soul family. Give yourself a pat on the back for all the hard work that you have done, all the trials and tribulations you have gone through in 2023. And when it hit 2024, that's where you shut the door, okay? No more focusing on the old. It's in with the new, okay? In with the new. Look at it came out again. Progress, twin flame connection. I'm telling you. I'm hearing somebody is going to be getting married real soon. And if you're not going to be getting married real soon, it's like the 3 of Wands is coming through on the communication, that, look, that cooperation, that courage, everything. You're going to find that complete balance, and they're going to be able to invest in you. It's like they're going to give, you know, that patience and that courage, and you're going to be successful together. And there's going to be a very deep understanding with heart, mind, and soul. Okay. All right. So family, love you. Good night. Anybody who's going through this winter storm, Be safe, okay? Don't drive. I know they closed everything down where we are because this blizzard is supposed to go until Thursday. So be safe, be careful. I love you all. God bless you. Peace until tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.